have a look at our Notes Manager and scroll all the way down to the bottom, then you can see that there is only one function that still needs implementation, which is the deleteNote function, that receives one parameter, and this is just a note that we actually want to delete. And the code that is going to trigger this function is a Note table view controller. So let's trod down here a little bit. And as you can see, we have the standard implementation of the table view commit editing style for row and index path. And this is a very easy way to delete items from a table view. We are checking if the editing style is equal to delete. We are getting this editing style here as a parameter in this delegate function. And if it is equal to delete, then we can choose a note object to delete by getting it from our notes array using the index path and row property. So this is all there is to it, nothing fancy. And then, we're using our Notes Manager shared object and we call the deleteNote function and pass along the note object that we want to delete. And this is just some code here in these two last lines to also remove the element, or the note, from our notes array and also from the table view so that we do not have to reload the table view or reload all of the data just because we have deleted an element. And we also get a nice delete animation with this delete rows function. So let's now quickly implement this deleteNote function right here. And you might have guessed it, we're using the realm object here using try and creating our realm object. Then we're using do try realm, creating a write transaction here using the note object or using the realm first that we have using the delete function, and now passing along the note object that we actually want to delete. Now we're using the catch block here, using print error and its localized description. And we build that and we run that in the simulator and see if we can indeed delete some notes here. And here is a new notebook. Let me just create a new note here, or maybe even a second note to delete. Save that, go back, now I'm deleting this one. I can swipe all the way to the left or just swipe here. Go back, open that up again. And as you can see, we can indeed delete notes. In case you're wondering why I always use the do try catch here when we are using a write transaction, because this is where I suppose most of the errors could occur. When we're creating a realm this should work nicely, but in a productive environment you might also want to use a do try catch block realm, creating a realm here. And if we now have a look at all the code that we wrote in the Notes Manager, these are less than 100 lines. And we have added all the functionality that you've seen in this application with just so few lines of code. You could add, also, core data code here into this Notes Manager. We have used realm now because realm works so nicely and just in the same way as you could work with core data, but a little bit more lightweight and with a little easier learning curve than core data has. So congratulations on finishing this app. So far this is really cool and you have implemented a lot of what you've already learned in the basics.